said Gollum, and became quite polite. "Perhaps you sit here and chat with the Bitsy, my precious. It likes riddles, does it?" Gollum was really hungry. Riddles were all he could think of. Asking them and sometimes guessing them had been the only game he had ever played with other funny creatures long, long ago, before he lost all his friends and was driven away, alone, and crept down in the dark under the mountains. "Very well," said Bilbo. So Gollum hissed, "What has roots as nobody sees, is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet never grows." "Easy," said Bilbo. "Mountain, I suppose." "Does it guess easy? It must have a competition with us, my precious. If Precious asks and it doesn't answer, we eat it, my precious. If it asks us and we doesn't answer, then we does what it wants. We shows it the way out, yes." "All right," said Bilbo, not daring to disagree. No legs lay on one leg. 2 legs sat near on 3 legs. 4 legs got some. It wasn't really the right time for this riddle, but Bilbo was in a hurry. Fish on a little table, man at the table sitting on a stool, the cat has the bones. That, of course, is the answer, and Gollum soon gave it. Then he thought that time had come to ask something hard and horrible. This is what he said. "This thing all things devours, birds, beasts, trees, flowers, gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal, slays king, ruins town, and beats high mountain down." Poor Bilbo sat in the dark thinking of all the horrible names of all the giants and ogres he had ever heard told in tales, but not one of them had done all these things. He had a feeling that the answer was quite different and he ought to know it, but he couldn't think of it. Gollum began to get out of his boat. He flapped into the water and paddled to the bank. Bilbo could see his eyes coming towards him. His tongue seemed to stick in his mouth. He wanted to shout out, "Give me more time, give me time!" But all that came out with a sudden squeal was, "Time! Bilbo was saved by pure luck, for that of course was the answer. Gollum was disappointed once more, and now he was getting angry and also tired of the game. It had made him very hungry indeed. "It's got to ask this question, my precious. Yes. Just one more question to guess. Yes. But Bilbo simply couldn't think of any question with that nasty, wet, cold thing sitting next to him and pawing and poking him. "Ask us, said Gollum. Bilbo pinched himself and slapped himself. He gripped on his little sword. He even felt in his pocket. There he found the ring he had picked up in the passage and forgotten about. "What have I got in my pocket?" he said aloud. He was talking to himself, but Gollum thought it was a riddle, and he was frightfully upset. Not fair, he hissed. "It's not fair, my precious, is it, to ask us what it's got in its nasty little pockets?" Bilbo, seeing what had happened and having nothing better to ask, stuck to his question. "What have I got in my pocket?" he said louder. "Sssss," hissed Gollum. "It must give us 3 guesses, my precious, 3 guesses." Very well, guess away, said Bilbo. Hanses, said Gollum. Wrong, said Bilbo, who had just taken his hands out again. Guess again. Said Gollum. He thought of all the things he kept in his own pockets. Fish bones, goblin's teeth, wet shells, and other nasty things. He tried to think what other people kept in their pockets. Knife, he said at last. Wrong, last guess, said Bilbo. Now Gollum was in a much worse state. He hissed and spluttered. He rocked himself backwards and forwards. He slapped his feet on the floor. But still, he didn't dare to waste his last guess. Come on, said Bilbo. I'm waiting. Time's up, he said. String or nothing, shrieked Gollum, which wasn't quite fair, working in two guesses at once. Both wrong, cried Bilbo, very much relieved, and he jumped at once to his feet and put his back to the nearest wall and held out his little sword. Thank you for listening.